Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of the series to dispel the myth of working women. In the last video of the series, we talked about how important it is to be financially independent for a working woman or any woman, and then we started on about uh, mostly the genre I know about or the genre I have been for a longer period of time. uh, because I have just been married last year, and before that I worked for 6 years. So I can only speak about my experience and the things I have faced, or the things that I have gone through, and that any of my experience may be of any help or value to anyone out there watching this video or watching this channel. So when we say it's coming on to the name of the series, to dispel the myth of working women. uh, Dispel is anything that has to do with a change. We don't want to eradicate, uh, which is we there's a thing that is there, and we need to make it a better version, a better thing, a better outcome can come out of it. So and myth is anything that is believed, that is people have that in mind, but which is not true. So to dispel the myth of working women is something that that is there, that is in the society, but it needs to change. So I believe it may give a little bit of insight of how and what I want to what value I want to create through these videos. And by these videos, by any means, they are not for to undermine or to say that the women who don't work don't have no value or anything. Not at all. Women who stay at home, mothers, wives, or sisters or daughters, they are of equal importance. It's just that the topic chosen, or the series of talks chosen, they are that's the genre that I can relate to, and I want to speak about, I want to talk about. And there's a whole lot of problems that are faced by the same set of women in that criteria. So in that series, today is the second video, and we would like to talk about taboos faced by unmarried women, and specifically working women, because the series is all about the working women. When we say taboos, taboos are the things that has been believed over the years, that has such deep rooted impact in our society, that we forget that they're not real. We forget that they can be better. We forget that the versions that we have created for ourselves and for the women or ladies or girls around us, they can be better for our good and for their good. So one of the myths that are believed is that the women who earn or have financial freedom, they lose their moral values. Believe you me, if you say the times are changing, the world has changed, it is. But for the continent or the part of the region I belong, the Asian culture, or the subcontinent, and a lot of maybe in the Western cultures as well. I'm not sure about that because I haven't lived here for long. The thing about women being financially independent, and then creating a wealth of their own, is a hard task to do. It comes with we talked about in the last video, the analogy or the example, that there is a freedom which is there, which is yours, and then we are bound that someone else, a father, a brother, a mother, or a husband or son, they ought to give that freedom to you, which is not true. The freedom is there, it is yours, and no one else can give it to you. By human rights, by religious values as well, you have a right to say, you have a right to comment, you have a right to create. If you can create a life, you can create you have the same potential to create wealth and financial freedom for yourself as well. When I say this, by any means, it is not meant that you don't follow your values, you don't follow your family values, your moral values, you go against the system. But by one means or another, you have to go against the people who don't believe in it, who don't believe in you, who don't want to believe that women can create a life or wealth or a system for themselves as well. So a couple of taboos I would be talking about here are, first of all, is they lose their moral values, which is not true. Secondly, if they will work with in co, or if they study in co, if they stay out, like mostly the office timings are not 9 to 5 there now, especially in the IT sector, they are 10 to 8, 10 to 7, and when by the time they reach home it's 7:30 or 8. And it's tend to believe that the women of this, if they stay out late, it is a very much, if I don't know how to use the right term here, but it is kind of a threat to the honor of the family. So but what they don't understand is how important or how hard that girl has worked to get that 9 to 5 or 10 to 7 or 10 to 8 job, and then how hard is she working to create a value there, to create a potential amount of wealth out of it, and having a long-term career, or potentially a role that would change the value of their generations, in terms of monetary value as well as educational or status quo, etc., etc. So the third taboo that comes with it is when the girls face a lot of problems when their rishta hunt starts. I call it the rishta parade. In such things, the people who come for the rishtas have a number of things, questions, doubts that they tend to ask from the girl, from their family, or the potential person who is uh, getting those two families together. So the answer to that is a whole different debate, and I mean, you need a good 15-20 minutes to even a half an hour more to talk about that separately. So in all of this case, in all these taboos, you guys can comment below any of more taboos that you can think of. One thing I would like the women to do is believe in yourself. If you know your morals, you know your values, you know where you're going, you know where you want to go, and you want to dispel the myth of working women, work on yourself, believe in yourself. There would be in our coming videos we would be talking about how to do that, how to value yourself, how to believe in yourself, how to pay for yourself. That would everything would be part of our talks, and would certainly be talking about it. And for today, we I just wanted to highlight some of the taboos that the women, especially unmarried working women, face in Asian societies. You guys can add more value to it, and to tell women of our kind, of our age, of our society, that we all have been there, and it is not a no-go area, or it is not anything that you can't come out of. All you have to do is believe in yourself. If today you're watching this video, and tomorrow there's uh, an event or a conference, or something out of city or out of country that you can't go because of your family values, just for a moment think if it's something that is actually out of the moral value, or if it's just something that society has made you believe in. So just ask this question and you know the answer. Just believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing is right, and create that financial independence, create that wealth, create that life, create that status quo you want for yourself. If you like this video, like, share, comment anything that you want to add into. It's all in whatever I have spoken here today is all in good, in your in terms of whatever taboos or culture or society. If you don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine. You have your own point of view. But these are some things that I have been through, I have eradicated from myself, and I have worked on them. And I believe if I can do it, any girl of this age, of this scenario, can do that. Till further videos, till our next video or our next topic, I would like all of you to to have a list of things ready that you want to do in life, and what is stopping you from doing that. Till then, take care of yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you.